Good morning, everybody. We got a couple things in the mail. One of them says Shepler's, so it's actually going to happen. Let's see here. Okay, another apology thing. Don't know what VIP guest is supposed to mean. And here's the things for the bikes. So, at least we're finally going to get to go. Yeah, I don't know what VIP means. It definitely looks different than other tickets. I'm going to have to look up and see what VIP tickets are supposed to do. But anyway, that's good. Finally. At least we got that straightened out. That has their seal on it. And then this one is from Amazon. So, what's upside down? An external hard drive, which was on our wish list, and I'm very thankful to get because I've been staying up until 3 to 5 in the morning every day to get the vlog exported. Oh, that's not who I thought it was going to be from. Hope this helps out your channel, Nikki. Well, thank you. I only gave my wish list link to Jen, so I thought it was from Jen. Apparently there's a way to find the wish list link, because I made a new wish list, Amazon wish list. I thought you had to give the link out. But anyway, yes, Nikki, this will help tremendously because I've been sitting up. Last night it was 3, the night before it was 3, the night before that it was 5 in the morning, waiting for the vlog to export so I could get it uploading overnight. So, for those of you who aren't up on the situation, I found out that if you export to an empty external hard drive instead of the already busy laptop or computer hard drive, that your exporting will go a whole lot faster, like 3 times faster. So that is definitely going to help. I'm definitely thankful. Because when a hard drive, when you're using the computer hard drive and it's already bogged down running the computer and running whatever else is going on the computer, even if you close a bunch of everything out, everything, you know, that you can, the hard drive still has to run the computer itself, so it's really, really slow. So I'll be finding out tonight how well this works, and I'm sure it's going to be a whole lot better. What do you think?
I don't think, because I don't get paid for it. I gotta know.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Waiting for the damn sawmill to dump out more wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was already down by there and seen their bin was full. That needs to get emptied out, and so I waited and waited and waited, and so then they went on lunch, and it's like, well, shit, I'm going home.
Huh.
I ain't gonna sit there for half hour or just over a half hour waiting on them to get back from lunch. So
Yeah, because it's raining quite hard.
Hard enough to make everything wet.
Yeah. And then here's Crab Ass. He's been a crab ass all day. Crabby kitty. And here's nice, sweet, lovable kitty. Chill out, dude.
Maybe he likes the Krabby Patties.
I guess. All he's been doing is growling all day. Yeah, like that. He won't hurt Smokey, but he sure runs off at the mouth at him. I unpackaged the external hard drive and plugged it in, and it works just fine. And I have to make sure I don't lose this cord, because it's not going to just take any USB cord. It's like two combined. But it's funny how small USB drives are now, or external hard drives. This one is 120 gigabytes, but I have an ex who had one that was like as big as, I don't know, I can't even see anything around here that is that big. Huge, like a great big metal box. So things that have definitely changed. And about 6-7 years ago, I bought one for that same ex that was small, but it wasn't this small, so that's pretty cool. It said on the package portable, and I had to kind of laugh. It's like, you don't have to say it's portable. I think people will figure that out. But it will definitely help, because not only is the hard drive pretty full on my laptop, and I don't have a bunch of junk stored on it. It wasn't that big of a hard drive in the first place, but it's always busy running the computer itself, so this should help. Using an empty, dedicated hard drive, and I'm not going to let it fill up with videos. I will delete the vlog every day after it's uploaded to make sure the new video is always getting exported to a completely empty hard drive for as much speed as possible. And then Don is all upset because he's been waiting for the guy, the loader operator at the sawmill, to dump out the dumpster full of wood, which he sees is overflowing, but the guy wasn't doing it. The guy was just like sitting outside on his ass. And this is Don's leaving now. It's the third time he's gone over there to try to collect up wood, but the guy hasn't done it, so hasn't dumped it out. So the guy's not doing his job, and Don's getting pretty upset. So I don't know, hopefully now this time he'll find the wood laying there. And Becky and Troy called a few hours ago and said maybe they'll come over, and if they decide to, they'll call. Well, they never called, so I don't think they're coming. And we have to run into town at 5, so we're not going to sit around and wait for somebody who's not coming. So anyway, oh, and I had to do a lot of digging on Google because it's not on Shepler's website itself, but I found out what VIP means on the tickets, and I see they also wrote it with a marker on the bike passes. You put those bike passes on your handlebars, and they have to stay on your bike the whole time you're there, and they're waterproof and adhesive. And anyway, VIP is that those are just the tickets they give away, and like giveaways, and they give them to the press, and they give them to like tourism bureau people, and whoever needs to come to the island for free. So it took a lot of digging on Google before I finally found a description, but at least now we know. But I'm definitely looking forward to going, and we will ride our bikes around the island, which is an 8-mile ride, and it's very scenic because Mackinac Island is in Lake Huron, not very far from the Mackinac Bridge. So you can see the Mackinac Bridge too. And there's the shops to go through and things to see, and then we'll go up into the middle of the island and see everything up there, and I'll show Don Arch Rock, and we'll walk some of the trails. And a lot of people think Mackinac Island is nothing except Main Street where the shops are, and that's ridiculous. They call it a tourist trap, but it's not a tourist trap if you leave Main Street, because it's a state forest or a state park, or I forgot how they call it, what they call it, how they describe it, but there's a lot of trails and stuff, and a lot of things to see, and rock formations and all this kind of stuff. So the people who complain about it being a tourist trap are the people who are too lazy to walk off Main Street. But I know it'll be a good day. Hopefully it won't rain. I keep meaning to look on my Weather Channel app to see if it rains. We want to go on the 4th because Don gets paid on the 3rd. If it rains on the 4th, then we'll go on the 5th. You know what I mean? We are definitely going to go. And I want to be on the 9:15 a.m. ferry, which goes under the Mackinac Bridge, because Don's never done that. He doesn't know what the bridge looks like from underneath. And he hasn't been to Mackinac Island since the 8th grade field trip. A whole lot has changed since then. And on the field trip, the teachers, because I went on that field trip too, the teachers tell you you're not allowed to leave Main Street, so he hasn't seen much of the island at all. So I know he'll have a good time. And his hips hurt him all the time, so I'm going to have him take a leave before we get on the ferry, or probably before we leave home, because that will help with the pain. It'll stop the pain before it hits him. Because when I used to weigh 335 pounds and I worked at McDonald's, my feet would hurt so bad, and I would come home from work and sit down and just become crippled. When I would try to get up and walk around, it was like I was a 100-year-old person who needed a walker or a wheelchair, because I was in so much pain. And then I started taking a leave before I went to work, and the pain didn't happen at all. But if you wait until after you're hurting and you take a leave, it won't do anything. So you have to take it ahead of time. So I'm going to have him take some of that so it doesn't wreck his day, and I suppose I probably should too, since I gained so much weight back. Neither of us want our day wrecked by pain. But anyway, I'm glad that everything got straightened out with Shepler's. I mean, I feel a little guilty because I was starting to get kind of snippy at the end there. But it got them to take action. I mean, I didn't tell them F you or anything like that, but I was definitely losing my patience. But I guess losing my patience was kind of worth it, because we originally only won the ferry tickets, but they threw on the bike passes too, as part of their apology. So we don't have to pay the $11 a piece to take our bikes up there either. But anyway, it is still cloudy and raining, and that's okay, because like I said, all the vegetation around here was in pretty bad shape, and it needs all the water it can drink. Well, Don finally got his wood.
Yeah?
And there's so much wood in the way that you can barely see him. Is that all the wood, or is there more?
Well, this is it.
Okay. Evie, why are you barking? You were.
Not very smart.
Yeah. And here's Gizzard. Hi, Gizzard. Crabby, Gizzard. Crabby, Crabby, Gizzard. Crabby, Crabby, Gizzard. Crab. Crab. Crab, Gizzard. Crab, Gizzard. Your name should be Crab. Yeah, now you're acting good. You weren't this morning. Hello. Hello. You coming out? Or are you just gonna peek? So tonight's dinner is zucchini. This is zucchini, baked potato, and a little tiny pork roast divided between us. Well, dinner was really good. That zucchini squash, whatever you want to call it, that tasted really, really good. And we were given lots of it. The neighbor gave us some, And we got some more, and Ma gave us some, and we have lots of it now. Here and here. So it's nice and healthy. Of course, it's a vegetable. It's only 20 calories per cup, so that's good. And Don is just on the couch watching American Ninja Warrior. Yeah, American Ninja Warrior. And I rode the bike, the exercise bike, and now I'm just relaxing. And I'm going to finish editing this video with this clip, and then it is 9:33. I'll find out how long it takes to export to the empty external hard drive instead of the laptop hard drive. It should be a lot quicker. So tonight is test night to find out. But we're going to go ahead and say goodnight, and we hope you enjoyed the video and that you like, subscribe, comment, share, and you're having a good night. Good night, Don.
Good morning.
Good night, Tug. You know you're never allowed under the bed again, right? He was going under the bed and not coming out, and we think he peed under the bed, so no more under the bed for him. But we'll see you tomorrow.